settled. I'm about to settle this matchup. 90+5, he said. This is the 2nd minute of time added on, and a really good chance, Keith. It is 35 yards out on the right. A Haywood special will do the job.
Well, Primus has been in brilliant form. Let's see what would happen. Here we go with Haywood. That's a good shot. Just wide. That was a tricky one going through the wall and everything.
He saw the little space and he went for it.
Primus was there though. 92.5 minutes gone. 5 minutes added on for stoppages. Weymouth Wales, the defending champions, 2. BDF Sports Program 0. No one has left the arena for the night. It has been an intriguing, fantastic game.
More like 1,500 now, Keith, in the house.
Yes, for sure. It's really a very, very good game. And you have to give the two teams lots of credit for their performance tonight. BDF still looking to get a goal. Here we go with Williams. Hardigan is giving away a foul. I don't think I've seen so many fouls in the second half as this one.
A bit of afters there from Jamal Chandler. Referee would do well to issue a warning. He actually grabbed the Wales man around the neck there for some reason, but she's shown leniency, Keith, in the 3rd minute of additional
I don't
time.
think she wanted to send off anyone. Brown with a free kick. Eastman in trouble. He comes off the line, goes back there. Peel for handball. Given against BDF. It's getting hectic. It's getting serious, Trevor. We are just a minute and a half away from time added on.
Also getting feisty.
Very feisty. And we'll be here for a very long time. Another half an hour to go. We into the 94th minute. Wales 2. BDF Sports Program 0. About 4-4 in aggregate in this matchup to see who will be the champions of 2019. Ball down the left. Chance for Shaquille Boyce to shake and bake. He shakes, he can't bake. Good tackle coming in.
I think
this could be a very, very definitive corner.
to realize Leacock tackled his own man there as well. That's how desperate it's getting. But there could be one more shake of the tail here, Keith.
Well, 94 minutes and 10 seconds gone. Are they making a substitution again down in front of us or no?
Nothing doing at this point.
Haywood comes across to take it. Wales are going to play it short, run down the clock or look to get it in.
He wants the angle, Keith.
This is Haywood looking to play infield. He holds it up. He waits.
He wants that angle.
Yeah, he can't get it in though. Shot comes in. Can't get it in. That's a corner kick or goal kick. He hits a Wales player. Runs into a goal kick.
Nice tactical awareness though, Keith, because he knew that from that angle, short of the D on this side, there's nothing happening. So then he pushes it a little further across, and he's parallel to the 18-yard box, and then that 10-yard sprint then gives them the angle to shoot. But still no luck because the ball came off of a Wales man last and out for a goal kick.
Well, Jeffrey Williams there, he wasn't happy when Smith came to help him up. You just need to keep it cool. It has been a reasonably friendly game. Lots of fouls, but not a lot of malicious fouls. I believe the whistle will go. Then there will be a slight pause for a good cause. And then we will go into 30 minutes extra. And Trevor, I will give you the blessed privilege of doing the running commentary in that final 30 minutes as I look to regain my composure and my breath. Has been...
Are you running out of steam, sir? Is that what you're saying?
No, not steam, but because of
you need to put
the
some more
awareness.
coal, more coal on the fire.
Yes, and therefore, as a man of great calibre, as the younger generation would say, I would allow you respectfully to do the running commentary for the final 30 minutes.
And I will respectfully accept, sir.
Thank you, sir. You're still my student.
There you go.
And I'm still your coach.
I take it
with great
instructions
respect.
like any good student. And of course, tonight I'm sponsored by Result Auto Shop for all your automobile accessories with locations at White Park Road, 429-4890, and Market Hill St. George, 228-2728. Result Auto Shop celebrating their 20th anniversary with attractive prices at both stores. Connect to you as well.
Primus to take the goal kick. We wait for it. Will he play it short? Very ambitious free kick. Goal kick. Leading ball down the road. Can't go out much time added on here. BDF looking to get their foot on it. But the ball is with Shaquille Boyce. He leaves it to Williams. Wills going for that's a free kick again. The whistle has to go anytime now because we are into 2 minutes added on. Plus the normal to the 5 minutes of normal time. But Martin is not going to her pocket for the washers. Another free kick again. Trevor, I'm sorry that you didn't have the stats on the free kick. There must be 20 in the second half. The whistle has gone, so we will go into time extra 2 periods of 15 minutes. Over to you, Trev.
So we're poised. It's Weymouth Wales 2, the BDF Sports Program 0, as the final whistle of the 90 minutes goes. We're also 4-4 on aggregate between the two teams, as last weekend's matchup and classified result showed that the BDF ran out 2-0 winners over Wales, and in the previous encounter it was 2 goals apiece between the two teams. At present, we go for a short physical break where muscles will be rubbed, massages will be applied, and so on. Tactical and technical instructions will be given. I believe we'll probably go to a quick break as well for a couple of advertisements, and stay glued to Trident 10's coverage of the 2018-2019 final game of the season, the one that decides the title between the BDF Sports Program and Weymouth Wales. Classified score at the end of 90 minutes is Weymouth Wales 2, the BDF Sports Program 0. Much more after the break.
Barbados Steel Works, we're more than just steel. Foundation to roof and everything in between. Building or renovating, there is simply no debating. We supply all your construction needs. Visit our store today for a deal. Barbados Steel Works, a name you can trust. Quality material depend on us. Barbados Steel Works, we're more than just steel. Foundation to roof and everything in between. Come to Barbados Steel Works.
This is Kurt Brown, and I love mixing as a DJ and with my go-to drink, Clayton's Cola Tonic. Clayton's mixes with hard or soft. It's your secret and mine what we mix with Clayton's. Change it up depending on the event. I love the energy I get from it to keep me going all night long. Clayton's will know why you're up, and so will I. But your secret is safe. Clayton's Cola Tonic. Take it any way you like.
When we are some Johnny Walker, drinking some fire water. When we are some Johnny Walker, drinking some fire water. With a bunch in 3-0, brandy and some Johnny Walker. Pick up our drinkers in at this place right now. I got all of that yellow wine while I'm drinking some fire water. Energy got me feeling so high.
Welcome back to the live coverage of the final game of the season. It's the title decider. The best of 3 matches at present. Wales, the Weymouth Wales, the Double Crown League champions, are leading 2-0. And with it, they've been able to put fear, drive some fear into the BDS sports program team, who thought they would have probably had it all sewn up by now with the 2-0 lead that they had from their second matchup. Remember, the first game was a 2-2 draw. This is a shot coming in from Sargent. He's been training them all evening long. Hasn't really been able to rip one from here yet, Keith. And of course, Omari Eastman has been equal to the task all evening long. 95 plus 5 or so, plus another minute now, 96 minutes into this one. And we continue to wait for the title deciding goal. Who will get it? Or perhaps a number of goals here in this extra time, this additional time, the extra time, 2 15-minute halves here at Wildy.
Well, yes, our sergeants have been trying these shots from long distance, but that one was way off target. But here we go again. Defense force looking to probe and get forward.
So down the line it goes. 91.5 on the clock. We're going full 120 this evening. And so the full time must be played out. The 90 plus the 2 15-minute halves. A bit of a chest control there. Ball all the way back to Eastman, who will clear it with his right foot. Not very convincing. He's looking to maintain possession with Rashida Jeffrey Williams. Loses it to Leacock, who will look to rip one with the right foot. Oh, it's a superb save. Eastman equal to the task on 92 plus 15 seconds. Leacock ripped that one, Keith, from just about 25 yards out. Eastman, alert to the danger, went right across his box, stuck out the right hand and palmed it around the bend there. Wales 2, BDF Sports Program 0.
Well, Leacock was his brilliant best with that strike. Eastman just as brilliant. BDF on the attack again.
Corner kick. This is a ball played towards to Shane Lord. Gets the head on it, but no real power. Eastman shows why he's one of the best in the island. Releases to Harewood, who's tackled strongly. That's about 35-40 yards away from his own goal. Takes the throw in himself into the former Barbados captain Rashida Jeffrey Williams. Triangle completed. Here's Harewood on the far side in towards Double H Hayden Holligan, the captain of the Wales at this point in time, with the bar Buggy Green going off and passing the captain's armband to him. Snag coming all the way back to dispossess Sargent as he goes over the half line now. The Vincentian spreading it wide to Rico Graham, cuts inside with the favoured right foot in towards Burrows. He changes the point of attack to Harewood, who looks to go past his man now, look to get an angle to shoot, but the physical stuff there, the physical challenge there, Keith, much too much for him. And the BDF coming over their defence now with Smith plays that leading ball across to the right-hand side. And Antonio Arthur can't believe the ball goes under his boot on 93. In fact, almost 94 minutes there, and gives away possession to the defending Double Crown champions.
That was a brilliant ball to Arthur, but he failed to control it, took his eyes off of it, and allowed it to go. But the game has started in a positive vein in this period. Excellent shot from Leacock, brilliant save from Eastman, and BDF fancying their chances in this extra time, because when it comes to fitness, no one can match them. Wales would have to use all of their skill and all their natural ability to try to get the goal to give them the go-ahead. They are leading 2-0, but the game deadlocked 4-4 as we are inside the first 15 minutes of extra time.
So Morris looking to help his team to maintain possession. Ball forced to Ray Snag. He flicks it to using the outside of his right boot there past the stationary Chandler and races off to retrieve it. Does so successfully, but then gives away the possession. 95 minutes on the clock to be precise. Ball over to the left. This is the magician again to Shane Lord. No look pass into his partner in crime and profit. That will be Omani Leacock. He gets the body check from Kimar Headley. Wins possession and then gives it up to Williams. Inside to Leacock. Back to Chandler. Leacock taking possession. Will look to rip one again from here. He certainly does. Hits Rico Graham on the way through. And then finds its way fortuitously to Hayden Holligan. Over to Hayward, who's always a willing runner on this right-hand side. 15-yard pass down the line. Here's Boyce. Up to his tricks again. Smith, a bit too smart for him on this occasion. And on 96 minutes, the Wales with the 2-0 lead over the BDF. 4-4 on aggregate, so they're tied. And we need the winner.
Well, Leacock seemed to have had extra energy, and he's been shooting from distance, looking positive. Here we go with Lord. That's played into touch.
Corner kick, although Ricardo Morris saw it differently. Overruled by Gillian Martindale, the ref this evening. And the first corner kick then of the extra time, Keith, goes to the soldiers, the gents that hail from Paragon Christchurch, the BDF sports program.
Well, yes, they can make here while the sun shines. They've gone a corner kick. Both teams seemingly tired, so we wait to see what will happen. Lord plays it short.
Short to Williams. Back to Lord for a post ball and finished! For sure, it's the talisman. Rashid Smith goes to the crowd and goes airborne as well. 97 minutes on the clock. The BDF have taken the all-elusive lead, Keith. They now lead 5-4.
This is great stuff.
On the night.
This is tactical stuff that was practiced at the training ground. I admire this. Wales went to sleep. This is intelligent football of the highest class.
That allows him to lose his marker as well. There it is.
This is brilliant. Free. At a 4-man were free at this time of the game. And you can see, during the last 10 matches in the league, normal league, you and I keep speaking about the short corners, the short free kicks. And now tonight, most importantly, BDS Sports Program, something is wrong. Over on the far side, we wait to see. The goal has been given, or has it been disallowed? We wait to see what happened. Somebody's getting a yellow card. Don't tell me someone is going to get sent off. Anything could happen at the moment, but that was a brilliantly worked goal. We wait to see what is going to happen here. We must go quiet, Trevor. Let's hope no one gets a red card. It is Smith. Was he on a yellow card?
Let's have a look at that. Smith. Rashad Smith. No yellow from my observations.
He probably said something after he scored the goal. But all is well that ends well. You won't want anyone getting sent off. Revere Williams warming up. But Wales with a mountain to climb. That was poor defending though, Trevor. We want to see that on the playback. About 5 men around the ball and a man with a free header in extra time. That is unbelievable for an experienced team. BDF leading on the night on aggregate by 5 goals to 4. In this match, Wales lead 2-1.
So into the 99th minute, in fact into the 100th minute, as Wales go in search of an equaliser in the aggregate score. Their score will actually move to 3-1 if they can score here and tie it up again. But the match on a knife edge here, Keith, after the BDF got their first goal of the evening.
Well, yes, for sure. 2-1, but don't worry about the 2-1. 5-4 on aggregate to defense force. Wales need a goal and need it quickly. Because should the game remain 5-4, BDF Sports Program will be the champions. The Wales are leading 2-1. Notice I said leading 2-1 on the night. But surely they failed to get it right from a well-constructed corner and a brilliant header from Smith.
So into the 100 and
first minute?
Yeah, 101st minute. At this point in time, this looking to see what Wales are actually up to there. They're looking to change the point of attack to the right-hand side. Morris in towards Bell. In fact, Boyce, sorry, and the ball coming off the BDF man last, I believe, there for a Wales corner kick.
Well, defense force constructed a brilliant free corner kick moments ago to make it 2-1 to Wales, 5-4 to BDF. They're going to take a short 1-2. Let's see what's going to happen now.
Far post ball, and here's Rico Graham snatching at that one, Keith, and that goes airborne. And no
Wales did not practice that at practice for sure. Well, we have seen everything tonight. Free kicks, corner kicks, goals. BDF Sports Program 19 minutes away from being the champions in 2019.
The goal scored by Rashad Smith is his 10th in the league for the season. He has goals against Ellerton FC, Weymouth Wales in the first round encounter, a brace of goals against Wales in the championship playoff match just a couple of weeks ago, Keith. The 2 goals that he scored then. He also has goals against Barbados Soccer Academy, Notre Dame, St Andrew Lions. And then when they met against the Soccer Academy and Notre Dame, he also got goals in round 17, cross-zone fixture, and round 19 against BSA and Notre Dame. So 10 for the season for the utility man. Very good season for him as well, knowing that he plays both defense and attack. And that can happen within the same game as well. As you saw there, where he was playing defense all evening long and has been able to come up from for a set piece and polish off a superb move on that far side.
Well, you got to give them credit, BDF Sports Program. They practice very hard. They come up with some intricate moves, and that was very, very good finishing in a game of this magnitude, because to take the lead in the tie at this time is of great significance. Yes, Wales could come back, but how and from whom would they be able to get this goal to make it 5-5? 5-4 at the moment to BDF Sports Program. Hayward very, very frustrated. Hasn't done a lot in this period, but this is the time that his team needs him. Maybe BDF knows that they're very, very close to taking the title. Wales, on the other hand, may need to make some tactical changes here, Trevor, going into the last 15-minute period if they don't get a goal in the next couple of minutes.
Yes. Nail biting stuff here at the BFA turf, Wildy. Is Holligan 50-50 with Sargent.
That's a foul against Holligan.
Yes, the two shortest.
I think he's going to be in trouble. No, they need to calm it all down here for sure.
Referee seems
BDF program need to, yes. Somebody's going to get sent off, I believe, before this game is finished. They just need to calm it all down.
For sure. There's a bit of afters there from both squads. Ms. Martindale having words firstly with the BDF.
She gone in her pocket.
And she goes now to the top pocket to
Holligan.
Give Hayden Holligan the yellow card on 105 minutes.
I have to say, because this is no time for that kind of behavior. You need to stay on the pitch to help your team. But we wait to see how it will go.
Yeah, still in the first period of extra time. Another 15 minutes after the whistle blows. Perhaps on 105 where we are right now. So suggesting that will happen. Wales about to make another substitution. Here comes Walton Burrows off. And Revere Williams. I call the two subs, Keith, and they're right here with us this evening. That's good stats and tactics, isn't it?
Yes. BDF holding on to this lead at the moment. They know they can see the cup in their eyes. Will they drink from it? Smith, the man who got that important, go with a long looping ball. The whistle probably will go any moment now. Not a foul again. We are down to the last 15 minutes, Trev. That's the way it's looking. They're turning around.
That's it. They're going to spin right now. 15 minutes to decide who the winner of the 2018-2019 Barbados Football Association's Premier League will be. If the score remains the same, the Gents in yellow, the BDF Sports Program, will run away with the title. Compliments an aggregate score of 5-4 over Weymouth Wales in the 3-match series at this point in time. So they just need to maintain their composure and they will have the title for 2018-2019. The Wales need a bit more composure inside the 18-yard box to steal it away and at least tie it and take it to penalties. Which team will hold their nerve? All coming up. Don't you move a muscle.
And the crowd has stayed with us, Trev.
They're still here. So we're off to a roaring start again. Clock set again for another 15 minutes of action here. And of course, if the BDF score another goal, Keith, then it's impossible for Wales to maintain and retain the title. One is quite possible here for, as the score remains as it is, Wales have a chance of getting that goal and tying it up. But certainly if there's a 2-goal cushion, your psyche can surely be affected unless you're really, really strong and could fight back. Here we go with Tashane Lord sprinting away up against Kimar Headley. Headley, sensible stuff all the way back to Omari Eastman, who float one with a bit of curl on it as well to find Shaquille Boyce. Gives away a possession rather cheaply into Tashane Lord. Here's Leacock, clean pair of heels. The right foot shot coming in and cleared by some good defensive work from the Wales. I thought that was good night nurse there, Keith. I was almost pulling my hanky out of my pocket to shed a tear for the green machine, but it wasn't to be. 106 on the clock, and the BDF continue to have their noses in front in this tie, 5-4 on aggregate.
Well, one would have to believe that Wales would have to pull out something extra special to get back on level terms. Because BDF are still full of running. Half a look like if he's being substituted.
That's right. Jelani Keyser will take his spot
Yeah, he is running towards the defense.
106 minutes, in fact 107 minutes. That's the final substitution as far as the 3 mandatory subs are concerned.
13 minutes left on the clock, Trev.
Here we go.
Long night, long night. BDF still running. That's one thing about the BDF team. They're so fit. Time will not be a concern. That's a good lead-in ball. Colligan can't get on the end of it. They've worked really, really hard in this game. Because to go 2-0 down as they went early in the game, and then to come back and pull a goal back, to give them the lead on aggregate, they have done extremely well.
Uh, 107 minutes 30 seconds on the clock as we say goodnight to the folks all the way in Blackrock, locked and loaded to try to intense coverage. We see you, D. That one trying to find Jelani Keyser. He runs past it and the ball played this time to Rico Graham. We're in the 7, the former UWA man, UWA Blackbirds man. 1-2 with Rashida Jeffrey Williams. Graham step over. Ball played right wide to Snag. The Vincentian showing a clean pair of heels down the right there, but Brown has different ideas and steals the ball away to Miller. Over this time to Headley, who will float one far side. Looking for a runner in Snag. Ball cleared back to Williams, and he now drives his right foot through it as well. Headley again up into the night sky. Smith, the goal scorer, who's attempting to take the title away, arrest it away. That's a late challenge from Williams. Overcomes Gillian Martindale. Yellow card, and he's dead as a doornail, Keith. He can't believe it. And he's down and out for the count. 109 on the clock. Yellow card to Rashid Williams on 109 minutes.
Well, I don't know why he's complaining. He just mistimed the tackle.
Strange, isn't it? The way he goes down though. So
Yeah, I thought he was being sent off.
it's only a yellow, son.
Yeah, it's only a yellow.
That's how much it means to him.
Yeah,
He's
and
living for the game, isn't he?
That's a red card in her hand.
Oh, that's the reason why.
Yes, because he was on a yellow card already.
She wants him to go at the shortest points. No way.
Right,
yeah,
I know he had to be going. I know he had to be going.
Oh yes, Keith. I have a yellow card for him on
Yes, he had a yellow card
55
already.
minutes. I missed that just now when I looked back, but yeah, 55 minutes in. CSI stats show he had a yellow on 55. Just got a yellow then on 110, which equal to red.
Right, that is why he felt like that. I remember he having a yellow card. So he can't complain about that. These are the times when you need to keep you cool. You're leading 5-4 in aggregate. Why get sent off? Makes no sense at all, Trev. Gives Wales an opportunity to get back and get to 5-5.
Surely does. So there's the Headley restart into the box. Out comes Primus. He doesn't take it on the first time of asking, and he's fouled in the process.
Holligan got to be careful. Holligan is on a yellow card already.
It could be even if Martindale sees it that way. I think she saw it as a bit silly, that's all, but nothing really malicious about it. 110 and a half on the clock. We're going to 120. If the score remains the same, the BDS Sports program will be the champions. That's the right foot attempt. And Eastman says, I'll let that slide past my right-hand post and have the restart for my beloved Weymouth Wales.
Well, where will Wales get that goal from to get back to 5-5 and then penalty kicks? We'll have to wait and see. BDS Sports program in a very strong position unless they throw it away, because they don't need another goal. They just need to keep their composure for 9 minutes. Don't get no player sent off. Don't give away no penalties, and there it goes.
Haywood asking questions. Martindale.
Goal kick.
Solid as a rock says.
Goal kick.
Goal kick.
It's all happening here, Trevor. Because Haywood was not going anywhere. You don't have to foul Haywood in that situation. You just let him run the ball into touch. So we wait to see what would happen. and who would give away a penalty, because I believe that's the only way another goal will be scored. The players just need to maintain this discipline, keep their cool, and leave the refereeing to the officials.
So that one cleared into non-existence there by Headley. This is a fierce battle between two top local rivals. Weymouth Wales in the green. They're the Double Crown defending league champions. And the BDS Sports Program, who ran it in 2013, 2014. This is Snags going past one. He'll look to lay it on a platter.
Yellow shirts.
Yeah, no takers.
Yellow shirts.
Crowded out. This is Keyser.
He comes to dribble.
He goes past two, making a mistake there and giving away the possession as well. Here's Holligan, double H. He turns on a dime, spreads it wide, but good reading this time from Smith.
Smith has played an outstanding game for his team.
And he's had a good 3-match series as well. This is Lord, the little magician, past the second man. He's fouled in the process by Williams. Williams needs to be careful as well.
Williams already on a card. He's lucky here. He is lucky.
113, Keith. 7 more. And we're just about there.
We're just about there. Williams was very fortunate in that moment. Even the boots are off of Lord's feet.
So, nevertheless, this free kick is in a very dangerous position as well. But you'll need a really good strike.
More than a good strike.
Yeah, to beat Omari Eastman from here. Sargent is known to hit them from here.
He will probably try some little intricate movement here that they've practiced on the ground.
He's going for the
right. No, that's not a shot.
He's going for the right foot in that one last scene, heading towards
Kent
area for sure, over the fencing. Disgraceful shot there. Needed his team to put Wales under some more pressure, and he couldn't get it done. Here's Snag down the left. The clearance made. Finds Haywood. Very, very deep though, Keith. Haywood is on 115.
Can't run at the moment. He don't seem to have the legs. Headley with another high ball.
Flicked on. Chance here. 50-50.
Is that Boyce again?
He got there slightly late and therefore fouled Primus as he went for the ball.
His first touch let him down.
Definitely so. So 115 minutes. We're scheduled for 120. That will be the end of the 2 15-minute periods of extra time. Score remains the same. The BDF will take the title 5-4 on aggregate.
Well, Trevor, you would have the blessed privilege for the last 4.5 minutes to determine who will win the title. Free kick again to BDF. It's all playing up in their favor, or free kick to Wales. Free kick to Wales. Wales have lost it momentarily. They're going to need some magical stuff. Their Headley will square the ball or play it long. Play it long, I believe. BDF wouldn't mind. High ball come. BDF wins it back. Wales keeps it on the roll.
So Graham Keefe is still in the game. Rico Graham played all the minutes this evening. Still running strong. Not as strong as at the beginning of the game, but certainly still is putting in the effort. This is Holligan going past.
That's a foul.
Going across Jelani Keyser there and just stuttering so that he draws the attention of the foul to Gillian Martindale.
Are we down to a goal and then penalty kicks? Because then we'll be here to midnight.
We certainly will. This is Revere Williams, the former UWI Blackbird striker. When they won the title, Revere had the most goals, I believe, at that at that point in time as well, or at least one of the most goals men.
That's a piece of cake for Primus.
Yeah, Primus goes down to the surface. It suggests that he is quite willing to go to penalties here. He's quite willing to, in fact, he's quite willing to run the clock down because his team is ahead, and he does not have to go to the dreaded penalty kicks because they have the noses in front. It's 5-4 on aggregate to the BDS Sports Program, virtue of the 2-2 draw, the 2-0 victory, and this result which we have in front of us here. This is Graham trying something from just about 25 yards out. No pace on it. Primus goes onto the surface, Keith, and controls it with his chin. Would you believe it?
Well, he has done very well. I would make him the man of the series, actually. He have brought on some saves that was incredible and look impossible to do, but he have done very well, and every team should win the cup. A lot would have been to his outstanding contribution, especially in the 2-0 victory that they got in the second match. But still 2 minutes of time added on left. We wait to see what Wales can do. Maybe not a lot, because BDS Sports Program have won another free kick. A very enthusiastic and good first 45 minutes for Wales, but after that, disappointing second half and a disappointing period again where they have 11 men and BDS Sports Program only have 10. Incredible, Trevor. As we wind down, we are just a minute and a half away from the final whistle. BDF Sports Program looking to be champions in 2019. They lead on the night, 5-4 on aggregate. Wales leading the game by 2-1. This is going to be very, very crucial here. What Wales does with the ball or don't do, they save it from going into touch. Eastman would have to play it, quickly plays it. This is the last Wales attack, you can assure.
So ball is with Boyce, slips on the surface and then gives the possession away and then spanked into the night sky. As Eastman retrieves, he will look to get this ball up the field as quickly as possible. In fact, he plays it short instead. This is Morris. His attempt to find Hayward has been executed. Hayward looking to get in on goal now. He'll look to float one. And look to hit one with venom.
It's all over Barty shouting for Wales.
Yeah,
30 seconds left.
Looks that way. The BDF will certainly run down the clock here. And the title would have slipped away from the Double Crown champions, Keith. And barren for a few years. 2013, 2014 and 2015. They haven't won it in a while. But they would want to put the name
10
on it.
10 seconds away from winning it.
Definitely they are. That's the BDS Sports Program. Just biding their time here now. To Shane Lord over the head of Headley. Headley fights back courageously. Williams finding Ricardo Morris.
Well, we into the 120th minute. This is Wales' last chance for sure. What time added on for stoppages?
Not seeing any from the
1 minute.
1 minute from the digital board.
This could be the equalizer.
His Boyce into the box he goes now. He tickles past the second man. Gets his pocket picked there by another man that could easily be a man of the series as well. This is Smith, robbed by Headley. In fact, that's by Holligan. Cuts past Chandler, fouled in the process. Yes, he is. Says referee Martin
This
Dale.
is Wales' last chance. This is probably the final kick of the game.
Yeah, final kick of the game. His ball with,
or are we down to penalty kicks?
Ball with Williams, spreads it wide, squared, right foot shot, cut out at the back there. Second bite at the cherry, that comes off the defender. This is Hayward. Oh,
that's the end.
Wide of the mark came.
That's the end. That's the end. All drama. BDS Sports Program will be the champions. That ball has gone wide. Everything happened here in this minute, and still Wales can get it in. This is a good play from Morris. Shot charged away, blocked away again. Another shot will come in. just going wide from Haywood. That's the end, for sure. We wait for the final goal kick of the night, Trevor. Your heart has to be in the right place. I'm certain that's the end. The whistle will go when the goal kick is taken.
So Martindale taking another.
It's gone.
She's taking another look. There it is, Keith.
It's gone.
They won it in 2013, 2014, and 2015. Since then, they haven't seen or heard of that title. The Wales have been in the ascendancy, but tonight, the Barbados Defence Force Sports Programme put their hands on the 2019 trophy. Congratulations to Asquith Howell Hamlet and his team for playing exquisitely through the season. If you just roll right back to the zonal matches, and you'll see that they played 22, 116, drew 4, lost 2, goals for 75, goals against 17, a goal difference of 58 plus 58, 52 points to put them into the playoffs, and they've done it brilliantly tonight. The 3-match series comes to an end. 2-2 in the first encounter. The 2-0 victory from the BDS Sports Programme. Wales came storming back this evening with 2 goals, but the Rashad Smith finish on 97 minutes, his 10th of the season, gives the BDS Sports Programme the 5-4 aggregate victory in the 2018-2019 season. Congratulations to them. Commiserations to the Green Machine from Carrington Village, known as Weymouth, Wales.
Well, congratulations to BDS Sports Program. They played extremely well tonight. And in general, they were the better team in the whole tournament, especially in the second round. Congratulations. Safe journey home to each and every one. Well done. Nice working with you, Trevor. Look forward to seeing you again next weekend when we do the semi-final matches in the knockout.
Same here, Keith. To the viewing public of the Trident 10's coverage, well, you've been watching the 2018-2019 Barbados Football Association's Premier League with lead sponsors the Barbados Football Association and Trident 10, of course. Yours truly, Trevor Thorne from Commentator Sports Incorporated. I believe we may have the presentation on tap as well. But of course, from me to you, on behalf of Keith Griffith and yours truly, Trevor Thorne, it's been great bringing the coverage to you, and we look forward to the knockout semi-finals and finals right here on Trident 10. Handshakes all around. The presentation about to take place, and there's the sliding celebration from a couple of the BDS Sports Program players. I'm almost sure we'll join the anchor team for the presentation. Until then, enjoy the sights and scenes of the BDS Sports Program celebrating their 4th title in a number of years. They haven't won it since 2015, and they're back on the winning podium once more. They're setting up for the presentation here at the Wildy Turf, and as I said, from the Trident 10 production crew and of course Commentator Sports Incorporated, on behalf of Keith as well, congratulations to the team known as the Soldiers, the BDS Sports Program, with their 4th title since coming to prominence in the Premier League. Lots more from our commentary team and presenters downstairs. Join them for that commentary.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is all over. BDF Sports Program crowned as 2019 Premier League champions. I'm here with the winning coach, Mr. Asquith Howell of the BDF Sports Program. First of all, Mr. Howell, congratulations. It has been a long time without the title. How does this game feel?
Well, it's 3 years that we haven't won a title. But if you look at statistics, since I came here in 2018, since I came here in Italy in 2010, we either won or came runners up. So we was all knocking at the door. Obviously, UE was the first challenge after we was going through 4-peat. We got beat there. Then Weymouth won the back-to-back championships, and we came this year and really worked towards that goal.
This result, I think it was really predicated on the second result, that 2-0 victory with 9 men. Take us through the emotions from that second game.
Well, honestly, I said to the guys, we must win the second game. Obviously, because I didn't want to go down to the third game. Nevertheless, I wasn't complacent because I'm aware that they will have won, they will have come and attacked us tonight. Because, as you know, Weymouth has have a lot of quality in their team. And don't care who they put on the pitch, you always be on the back foot in reference to playing defense. So I was aware that they will have come with their guns today and trying to prepare my guys to withstand that pressure. The first 15 minutes it went too well for us, but after the 2 goals, you can see that the guys settled down and play football. So
2-1 losers on the night, but 5-4 winners on aggregate. Tonight's game was a bit more difficult, a bit more exhausting emotionally. You had 2 players had to be taken off in the first half. So take us through the feelings and the psychology in the team throughout this entire 2 hours of football.
Yeah, it was challenging for the last, I would say for the last 3 or 4 games. As you're aware, we lost 2 players to a good cause, which is the professional, which is Shane Codrington and Richard Juice. Yeah, so then we had to replace them, and we did replace them, and we were still competing. Then up came the second game, we lost another 2 key players. Nevertheless, as this is a development program, and as I said, somebody had to step up. Having said that, one of the players that I was hoping to step up, he came out injured early. And then the other player who will have filled in that void also had issues in terms of hamstring. And that is understandable because at the end of the day, they are soldiers and they work very, very hard. And as you're aware, is that they are doing a lot of groundwork with the challenges that we have in the country. Which also prevent them from training and what's not, but nevertheless, they still give a good account of themselves.
As coach, I mean, you can't go out there and kick the ball for the guys. You have to motivate them and keep them motivated. You've kept them motivated this entire league season. Best attacking team, best defensive team. How do you keep these guys motivated over the course of this entire season with everything that's been going on?
Motivation is key in terms of our training philosophy. One of the things that in my training I try to change up a lot so that when we come board. And as you're aware, also I have to look at the whole season, and you realize that we have started. And this season we started a little bit. We're not normally BDF style, and that's because of the transition period. Obviously, the boys never had a transition period because they're moving from a national team to straight back into a tournament. So I got to find some way inside the training program to do some lot of recovery work in order to keep them at peaking.
So finally, you have semi-finals now, the Champions Cup. I guess those will be next week. Have the Premier League title secured, so you're obviously going for a 2-peat.
Well, that is the aim now. We will enjoy this one tomorrow and then come back to training ground on Tuesday and try to prepare for the Champion Cup.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Right,
congrats. All right, man. Thank you very much, Champion Coach Asquith Howell. We give thanks.